start off with a definition. It's probably the best place to start. And I'll define an addiction this way. An addiction is a sin. It's a controversial statement. An addiction is a sin that you cannot seem to stop because it has great power over you. By definition, an addiction is a sin pattern that you, for some reason, are having a very difficult time breaking. In this way, it is a self-selected enslavement to an idol. What often happens is we read a lot about enslavement. We think about, well, yeah, there were cultures and seasons of history where people were slaves. Thankfully, we're free. We're not slaves. And his point is, we really are slaves, but our slavery is different in that it's not imposed on us, it's chosen by us. We don't have someone making us be a slave, but we choose to be a slave. And that accounts for a lot of our addictions. We're slaves to sex, food, money, shopping, drugs, technology, the internet. People become addicted to all kinds of experiences and pleasures and passions, and things that are supposed to be enjoyable at some point cease to lose their joy, because as we become addicted to them, it's not even about the fun and the pleasure anymore. It's just about the mastery and the control, and it becomes self-selected slavery. You just sort of shackle yourself to your sin of choice and let it destroy and rule over you. And in this way, I want to define addiction as different than a disease. What has happened in our modern day is that addiction is almost always referred to as a disease. So if you're an alcoholic, you have a disease. If you're a drug addict, you have a disease. If you're a sex addict, you have a disease. That makes you a victim. You're not a sinner. You don't need to repent. You need to be understood. You need to manage your sin. You need to understand the triggers for your sin and try to just sort of get it under control by reducing your external stimulation and esteeming yourself and making a real sincere effort to do a better job and to live a better life. The disease metaphor isn't the best metaphor for addiction because it abdicates us of our own responsibility. Oh, well, you got cancer, that's not your fault, you're an alcoholic, or you're not to blame. And that's not true. The Bible holds us responsible for our own sin.